And you know what I would say to that? I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! Hello and good morning. It is 8:19 a.m. It's Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. Today is the day to roast this year. So, yes, today is the day that we start No More 2020 Fest. And so, we roast the year 2020 at my dad's house today. My driver is going to pick me up at 1:30 and he's going to drive me there. And then when I get to my dad's house, and if you are 2020 and if you're watching this, then prepare to get roasted. If 2020 was a person, then I wouldn't even regret slapping his face with a stick. It is official. Yesterday has marked the 100th bad day in 2020 for me. And I can easily imagine that at the worst case scenario, I can end this year with 123 bad days. So I had joined YouTube on December 22nd, 2015. And here are the number of good days and bad days I had by year, 2016 onwards. Okay, so 2016, I had 241 good days, 61 bad days. So let me explain this part. 2016 wasn't too bad, but on some days I got into a controversy and I would hate to go to school. I would not want to go to school at all. And at the start of 2017, that stress was ongoing, and at the start of 2017 it was just lame as I wasn't even ready to enter at the end of 16 and then I broke my arm. But after my cast was removed, like 2 or 3 weeks into March, I started enjoying it a lot better. And so 28 bad days and 310 good days. 2018 started and ended crazy with my school suspension in January, and in November and December my grandparents going to hospital. 301 good days and 41 bad days. 2019 though was the very weird one. It started very weird, and on some occasions it would go good, and some occasions it would go bad. So 176 good days and 94 bad days. That is including the July 29th car crash and some other crazy summer days, and also some really crazy winter days, and also some crazy like at the beginning of the year. However, this year was holy shit. 113 good days, but 100 bad days. Yesterday was the 100th bad day I've had. This could even come out to 123.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Okay, look at what they have put down here. They already put out the winter stuff, and they have said, well, it just says Happy New Year 2021, and some green balloons and some red and some silver. Really nice. Okay, I got to home. I don't know what this is doing on the floor. Well, let's imagine that bag is the year 2020. Hey, 2020, you are no more. There we go. So, when I get to my dad's house, here it begins. Here it begins. We're gonna do it today. So, here we are. Now, I'm going to axe spray all the papers that have each month of 2020 and the one that says 2020 itself. So, if you don't remember how I started No More 2019 Fest, I was popping out 10 balloons with a knife, and all 10 of them had said 2019 on it. And I did so as if it was a very bad year. But this year, holy hell, last year had 94 bad days. This year, well, there's only 1 month of it left, already has got to its 100th bad day. And again, at the worst case scenario, that could even be 123. So let's go right in and start the business. I don't care! If you thought that January was the worst month of 2020, hell yeah, you are wrong. The worst month of this year was March. Okay, March, you are the first one to go down the drain because you are in the biggest trouble compared to the other months of this year. You prevented me from going to school. You prevented me from doing my sports sessions as I have really enjoyed it. You limited me doing daily activities outside. You prevented me from going to shopping malls, having some really good time at restaurants, cinemas, gaming centers. You stopped me from doing all those fun stuff that I should feel free to enjoy. So, March, come with me, boy. Also, you got me working from home, which I really hate. And because of you, I thought that it would be enough to stay at home just for 15 days. Well, how about another 55 days of that, mister? Yeah, hope you enjoy that. Yeah. I hope you enjoy that stinking 55 more days. Yeah, fine, yeah. Look at what you made me do, March. You're coming with me, boy. Well, there goes March 2020. Next up is November. Okay, November, you are next to go down that drain. Even though you weren't as much as March, you were still like your crazy friend March. You got me locked in again. You prevented me from doing any free activity again. So you know what? Time to get perfumed. Well, burn in the drain, November 2020. Next up, we got April. Okay, April. So, even if you are the month of my birthday, this year I would have enjoyed it much more than how I did so. What happened was I stayed at home the whole time, and then my aunt came, we had a cake, but we would have had it much bigger this year since I turned to an adult. Well, you're going down. Hopefully my 19th birthday will be much better. Okay, well there you go. Let's see how my 19th birthday works. Even if though we are in that month right now, next up is December! Well, December, we are in your heart right now. But let's see how shit it will be until the 18th day. Now I can imagine it being 11:50 p.m. on New Year's Eve. Next up is, well, it's May. Well, May, even if you were better than March, April, November, and December, you still kind of sucked. You got me staying at home the whole day. At least you limited the amount of daily exercise I would prefer to do so. But June was much better. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take you down. Hey, I'm gonna have to take you down. We couldn't even do Mother's Day as we really wanted. Next up, September. September. I should have took care of you after March, right? I had an unpleasant start to another school year, spending too long working on this CV thing. And if you thought geography was my favorite subject, you got me wrong. In fact, I don't even like spending even 3 hours working on this geography document. I am almost about to finish it, and when we finish it, I'm gonna be glad. I'm gonna be celebrating like insane. But not only that, you got me dropping my phone twice and having to send it to the repairman twice because of your shitty butt. Well, first of all on the 6th, then on the 24th, and then my phone had to go away on the 6th, and again for a 5-day period starting from the 27th. So you know what? You suck. You suck dick, September 2020. I was beyond humiliated on the second time I had to send my phone away because of you. The next one to go down the drain is October. Well, the wedding that we had in October was nice, but frick school stuff! 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 Rustin pepperonis! Me! And now it is for August. August, you were a good month this year, but towards the end you got me into a little bit of a panic when my phone had to go for the second time throughout the entire summer, which September made another 2 occurrences of me having to bring my phone away due to its screen crack after falling on the floor. And I mean, the same reason as the first one when it came to September 24th. So, I'm sorry August, but I'm gonna have to take you down as well, man. I'm gonna hope to end this year without having to send my phone to the repair. Yeah! Me! I don't care. The next month that goes down the drain is July. July. You were also a good month of this year. But the only disadvantage is that you got me having to send my phone for 4 weeks due to an Apple ID verification problem. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take you down as well. Even you aren't the best month of this year. I'm sorry, man. I hope that was the only occasion I had to go through such a time where my phone had to go away for 4 weeks for an extraordinary reason. And the next month that goes down the drain is February. There's one thing that is very obvious that I have to say about you, February. The calm before the storm. But one thing I didn't really like about it was when going to and back from school, the start of the traffic getting too excessive and really some signs of some people getting crazy around the roads and just the untidiness, the uncivilization that really is starting to come with those people more and more often. So I'm gonna have to take you down, mate. Bye. The uncivilized traffic jammers drawing this piece of paper right here. Now there are 2 months left. So which one do you think was the best month I have had? January or June? So the next one to go away is June. June was my second favorite month this year. Finally being able to get rid of lockdown, but having to get through another cursed series, which was down June 14th. I jumped like a crazy acrobat, and what happened was I hurt my ankle really, really bad. And I'm glad that I took care of July before. because in July that got a lot more frequent, and on one occasion I had even done it in front of more than 300 people. June would have been the best month without that start of the new curse where I constantly trip over and hurt my ankle. And last but not least, the best month I had this year, surprisingly, is January. The year 2020 was off to a really good start. Unlike 17, 18, and 19, the first 2 months of 17 sucked, with January including pretty lame school days and excessive school stress, and February breaking my arm. 2018 started and ended with insanity. In January, I got an in-school suspension, and then in November, my grandpa had to go to hospital, but he was lucky to only have to go once, unlike my grandma. My grandma had to go in December, and into the start of 2019, that problem would continue, and my grandma going to hospital for a third time and a set of funerals at some point in the year. And then in April, May, and June, things relaxed, but then in July it got intense again with the car accident, and into August and into September with an unpleasant start to the school year, and into October as well. November and December, though, were a little bit more soft. So January of 2020 was the best month I had this year, very surprisingly. So we're gonna keep that until last, but I'm still taking care of it, 'cause it's still 2020, duh! So I am slowly running out of perfume, so I have found something better to do with the last 2 papers that I have. The start of the craziest year I have had in my life, but it was a great start. Only if I knew what March would be like. And now we are down to one last paper, which brings up the grand finale of this show. Yeah. We do hope to make the years 2021 and beyond better. It is not up to God. It is up to us how we would like to do so. But we don't know what happens then. But we know what happens today. Let tomorrow be about solutions. But today is about vengeance. Fuck you, 2020. Get fucked. So, that was a spectacular performance. I burned 2020 and flushed it down the toilet. It was a masterpiece for such a trash year. And you know what I would say to that? I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! I don't care! Well, folks, so this is just about it for the video for today. We did a really good job on starting No More 2020 Fest. So, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the vlog tomorrow. Have a good day.